Hey guys, what's up? This is Edgemeister, and today we're gonna play some Minecraft, but kind of not. We're gonna play some Destiny within Minecraft. So don't expect too much Minecraft on my channel at all. I just felt like doing this because I've seen the recent Destiny live stream and they're talking about RNG loot systems and stuff, and I was thinking I kinda wanted to see if I can recreate that. And you see, I used to have a Minecraft channel, so I decided, hey, might as well bring out the old Minecraft again, dust it off, and put the Destiny RNG loot system within Minecraft. So I'm going to show you guys it working, then I'm going to show you guys how it works. And first of all, I want to explain that if you want to use this in your adventure map, if you're actually, playing Minecraft, then you can have multiple ways of triggering this. I chose a chest to kind of imitate the Vaults of Glass exotic chest. However, you could do it a test for function, so that say if a boss dies, it'll give you the loot, or say if you enter an area, it'll give you the loot, or if you can use scoreboards as well, so you can make it so that you get a certain amount of kills, you get loot for bounties and stuff. Go ahead, recreate Destiny within Minecraft. So let's see how this works. So what I have is a trapped chest which sends a signal downward, and it gets replaced the instant I open it, so it'll knock me out of the chest and give me my loot. So let's see what I get. I got Ascendant Energy, Ascendant Shard, and Aspect of Glass ship. Now I know you guys are thinking you can't get Aspect of Glass from exotic chest. This isn't really Vault of Glass, guys. This is just using some Vault of Glass stuff. So here's Aspect of Glass. You fly unbound beneath eternity. And just like Aspect of Glass, it does completely nothing, so it's accurate in that kind of way. I also have a nice area here where I can clear my inventory. And every single time you open it, you will for sure get either Ascendant Energy or Ascendant Shard, or both, for sure. So as you can see, there's Ascendant Energy, the boiling energies of the 0-point field trapped in a stasis capsule, and Ascendant Shard, a self-stabilizing knot of space-time geometry. So I will go ahead and do this for a while and hopefully get some sweet gear. Sometimes you just get that. Most times you actually just get that. See, I just got Ascendant Energy that time. So this time I got the Time Breaker, which is a horse that goes extremely fast. I can make it run around. No, it doesn't want to run around. Okay. And I went ahead and got the Shattered Vault Cloak. The machines are not invincible. So yeah, I'm just going to do this for a while, cut out some failed attempts at getting stuff, and I'll come back when I get something interesting. Alright, so we got the Fatebringer, which again, guys, I know you can't get the Fatebringer from the chest, but still, delivering the inevitable, one pull at a time. So let's go ahead and kill this Time Breaker. Bye bye, Time Breaker. So yeah, there's another weapon I programmed into there for RNG. So again, we will wait again, and I will wait till I get something interesting. Oh yeah! Just got the Galahorn, guys. The mother flippin' Galahorn. That's right, guys. Galahorn from the exotic chest. If there's beauty in destruction, why not also in its delivery? Sweet, I didn't expect to actually get a Galahorn until we get to the spammy part. So right now, since we got the Galahorn, let's just spam this chest. And let's see some things. I don't know if there's another exotic I programmed into here. Let's see, what did I not get so far? I think I got all 4 legendary items. I believe. Didn't I? I'm pretty sure I did. Let's kill some of these Time Breakers. Because you just get so many of them. You just don't need any of them at all. Send energy. When you get them solo, you get 3. When you get both of them together, you get 2 of them each. Got the Fatebringer again. Let's see. Here it is. Here's the other exotic that I programmed into here. The Suros Regime. Aha. Nostalgia is a weapon of war. Style is a hallmark of victory. So yeah, those are all the things that I programmed into this. So, let's go ahead and see the redstone behind it. So let's see all the items that I have. We have the Suros Regime, the Galahorn, the Fatebringer, the Shattered Vault Cloak, the Aspected Glass, the Time Breaker, which we'll go ahead and Galahorn this guy. Death. Oh, it didn't kill him. Oh my god. He's too fast! Why did I make the Time Breaker so fast? Just kill him with Suros. I don't even care anymore. Anyways, moving on, we have Ascendant Energy, which I decided to make redstone. Ascendant Shard, which I decided to make gunpowder, and Ascendant Materials, which gives you 2 of each. So, let's see how these systems work. So this is the system for the Ascendant Materials. Again, if you don't really know too much about command blocks and redstone, this is like, what? And this probably isn't the most efficient way of doing this. So let's go ahead and check out how we did this. So, hold on, first I need to show you guys what this does. So right when you open up the chest, what happens is it powers this redstone, which then powers this command block. I'm going to say command blocks a lot, better not forget what they're called. After, I believe that is 3 ticks, and that sets another trapped chest, which instantly knocks you out of it. Now if you want it to be like actual Vault of Glass, or it resets every week, you could make it so it resets to a normal chest, and then a week later a timer will run out and we'll replace it with another trap chest where you can get the exotic chest once again. And then afterwards you get a set block that places down a redstone block, and one of the new command blocks also released, I believe today, which pretty much chains off of this. It's in chain mode, so you don't need to give it an extra pulse, which I use a lot in this. And what this does is it takes the... hold on, wait, what? Okay, yeah. Whoops, cancel. So this guy places a redstone block, and these guys break the redstone block by placing air there. So there's 2 places where it spawns. So this one handles the Ascendant Materials, and this one handles the weapons and armor. So I can't talk today, I'm so sorry guys. The command block that places the redstone block for the Ascendant Materials places it right here. And what this does is it does a couple things. It sets up this timer, which places a redstone block right here, which will give you the Ascendant Materials, and then it takes the block away so it can be reset so you can open the chest one more time. Now first I should explain how these things work. These chain blocks will only do their commands when they are powered. So like I'd have to place a redstone block here and here to get the Ascendant Energy. Whereas if I would have just placed it right here, I wouldn't have got anything. I could place things here, get 2 of each, and place one here, get 3 energies. So that's how these work. So that's how I have this whole RNG system hooked up. So let's get back into this. So this is actually a randomizer that I've seen from Ethos Lab. So what this thing does is it either pushes up the water bucket or the hopper. Now the water bucket can travel up to the max here, 3 blocks, whereas the the hopper can only travel 1 block. So it splits off from here. So if the water bucket goes up, it'll travel all the way over here, activate both of these, activating this, I forget what it's called, a OR gate, I believe. No, it's not an OR gate. It's a NOT gate. I forget what it is. It's just where both of these have to be unpowered to power this thing. That gate. So what this thing will do is this thing, if it goes branch off to this path, it'll activate the redstone block here and here, giving you 2 of each ascendant materials. So what it'll do is it will come over here, power this guy, and this torch will do 2 things. It'll split off to this direction, which will place a redstone block right. Hold on. There's a lot of placing and breaking blocks here, so I don't necessarily know exactly what it does, but I'll just quickly go by what it does. It replaces this guy here with an air block, so that if this path can't be taken at all, so it won't give you 2 of each and 1 of the 3. It'll only choose between 2. So pretty much it's a 50-50 chance. It's either going to give you 2 of each or 1 of the 2. I'm sorry if I'm explaining this really bad, but it's kind of hard to explain. So yeah, so it's a 50% chance that it'll give you 2. So that's what these things do. So pretty much, I'm not going to say exactly what all of these command blocks necessarily do, but I will just simply tell you. It blocks off this pathway, which this pathway leads over to here. It puts a redstone block here, a redstone block here, and then clears it after this thing places the redstone block here. And then when it gives it to you, it will pull up this tell raw command that says found ascendant energy, and this one is the same thing with found ascendant shard. And then it replaces this redstone block, so it can be reset, and you can have a chance of getting these guys, getting this pathway. So I'm sorry if I can explain that a little bit weird, but yeah. So now let's say the hopper comes up. It will only power this thing, the torch will stay off, and nothing will happen. Instead, it'll branch off this way, and it'll come over here, which honestly is just a activator for this command block, which I don't know why I did it that way. Oh yeah, I know I did it that way. That way I could turn this one off whenever I wanted to from over here. And because this is being powered with a repeater, it will go through the block, so even if I did it on this command block, it wouldn't work. It'd power this one no matter what anyways, which should automatically make it work. And I needed to put a repeater here because I needed a repeater here. Whoops. I don't know what that was at. To set a block back to air, because this thing sets a redstone block over here, and then this thing sets it back to air, which activates another randomizer. That's right. So one of these paths will give you ascendant energy, one of these paths will give you ascendant shards. Again, this is probably not the best way of hooking this up, but it works. So again, water bucket and a hopper. So let's go again with the water bucket pathway. So then the water bucket will travel over here, activate both of these, do the NOT gate. Again, I don't know if it's called a NOT gate or not, but here it is. It'll activate this, which will place a redstone block over on, I forget, this is either energy, so it'll place, whoop, sorry, the lag about there. Gonna need to reset my recording here real quick. Alright, so it'll set it over by the energy, and then this, wait, hold on, cancel. This guy sets it over by the energy, actually. What this guy does is this sets a redstone block over here, which blocks off this pathway, which I'll explain in just a second. And then this thing puts air back over here, which again makes it so that this pathway can be used again, so you can get shards if you want. And then this guy resets the energy over here after this guy has already given you the energy. Now let's say the hopper comes up, it'll only power this thing and nothing will happen over here. And it will go ahead and power this guy unless this thing is locked, which is what happens when the redstone block from this command block comes here. And the reason why we took it off, because with this, if you didn't know, locking repeaters make it so that redstone signal cannot travel through. So it's pretty useful. And then what happens is it gets set back to air, and you get the notification that you have gotten the Ascendant Shard from the Tell Raw command. Whew, so that's how the Ascendant material process goes. Let's go over to the weapons, which is a lot less complicated, guys. Do not worry. So, first we have a random generator. Right off the bat, 50-50. If you get the water bucket, you have a chance of getting a legendary. If you get the redstone, you will not have a chance of getting legendary at all. So, unlike this, where 50-50 you'll get one or the other, here 50-50 you'll either have a chance of getting a legendary or you won't, or an exotic. So again, this is the same contraption you've seen over there, where it'll place a redstone block over here and get the entire thing, which I could have made it so that this whole thing was one big chain. However, I wanted the timings to be different for the guaranteed Ascendant materials and the legendary / exotics. So, if the water bucket does appear in the hopper, it will trigger this guy, which will then trigger this row of redstone, which will trigger this row of repeaters, which will trigger this row of randomizers. So, I have all organized inside. So the first one is the cloak. So this is the Shattered Vault cloak. So as you can see, it has a 1 in 3 chance of dropping. The Timebreaker, Timebreaker has 1 in 3 chance once again. The ship, god damn, let me just see, make sure Timebreaker, yeah, good. The ship, which is the Aspect of Glass, has a 1 in 4 chance of dropping once this is activated, of course. So it's 1 in 4 divided by, like, it's 1 in 8, I'll just say that. The Fatebringer is a 1 in 4. The Suros Regime is a 1 in 9, and same with the Galahorn, it's 1 in 9. So what happens is when the item that only stacks up to 1 comes up, it triggers 3 blocks of redstone. Well, you can go up to 3 blocks, I'll just say that, of signal strength, whereas the rest can only do 1. So with this, it'll travel all the way over here. This is if you get the Galahorn or any of the legendaries. And what it'll do is it'll power this block, which does 2 things. That's right, blocks do 2 things in this. See, it is somewhat efficient. And this triggers a redstone block over by the Galahorn over here. And it also triggers this, which says found Galahorn. And then what happens is, oh sorry, I forgot, this block does 3 things. When any of these are activated, it activates this line of redstone beneath this block, which then activates this fill command, which probably would have made this more efficient if I would have used fill, whereas with each of these I had it so that it places the redstone block and takes it away. Whereas with this, as many redstone blocks can be placed here as RNG permits, and then the fill command actually takes all of these out at the same time. So like for example, if I had a block here and here and here, and I use the fill command, you can see that all those blocks simply just disappear. So that's how the system works. All you need is an input. So for example, I could do a test for command. I could say test for if a guy goes past this line and these coordinates, and it'll give you a free Galahorn. Or you can have yourself talk to an NPC, and you can have it test for let's say a dark oak door in any of your slots, including your slots here. And if you found door, you can activate this, and you have a chance at a legendary or an exotic. And again with this, I like this a lot better because it's tileable. Up to 15 because of the signal strength here. Once you get past 16, you have to make another one of these. You can make it on top, below, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, these can be tileable up to 15, so you have 15 possibilities to get things. You can make them from guaranteed, but just have one thing, to 1 in 9. And yeah, you can just get things. But if you want it, so you only have one chance of getting one thing, like for example the actual chest in Vaulted Glass, you'd only have a chance to get one thing. I mean, you couldn't get a Time Breaker and a Galahorn like I did. I forget what I got. But yeah, you couldn't get both of those things at the same time because, well, that's not how you want it to work. So you could put a little bit more complicated things into there. But that's kind of what I did with the Ascendant material. So if you want to combine both this and this together, you have an exact replica, pretty much, of the Destiny loot system currently, before they change it with Taken King. Whew, that was a lot to talk about. But yeah, all this does this. Gives you free loot. And yeah, here we are. Got some Ascendant Shard, Ascendant Energy. So if you wanted to do this in your adventure map, you could do it with anything. Just find a way of triggering it, and I found a Time Breaker. It's pretty sweet. And yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed. And this is very accurate to the chest though, because most of the time you just get these pieces of crap Ascendant materials. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next episode. And if you like to see more Minecraft, then pretty much make this video go viral, because I'm probably not going to make any more Minecraft unless that happens. So yeah, bye!